Hello, everybody. Can you hear me? If you can, will you tell me if you are ready for the wrestles? We're just gonna wait a little bit for more people to show up, and then we will begin. Oh, I should update the thing. Boop. I'm still not quite used to people showing up and talking. My goodness, it's crazy. Okay. Alrighty. If at any point the game audio is too quiet or too loud, let me know. You should always be able to hear the music in the background and generally the audience in the background with their cheering and stuff. So let me know if that's too loud or quiet. Alrighty. We should... Oh, well, didn't want to do that. Make sure I have the chat on the side so I can actually keep up with you guys. Ah, come on, stop that. We've got new fighters. We've got old fighters. We've got so much stuff. And yeah, I do have a championship belt. It's on Yosuke. He won it. I'm not sure if I should take that as a compliment or insult, hidden ability, but thank you, I guess. Alright, making sure everybody's good. Alright, we should be fine. One more time, every peoples. Are you ready for the wrestling? There's only 3 episodes, dude, and the first episode gave the title. You know, it doesn't matter. Just, are you ready for the wrestles? Alright, people are ready. People are prepared. They're ready. Alrighty. Whoop. It's time for the first match of the night. Make sure things aren't too loud on my end. Don't want to blow my speakers out. Begin. Starting things off strong by bringing out the one, the only, the eternally searching for his brother, Luigi. As his hand goes through his head. It happens. Don't judge. He has a condition. Luigi, coming off of his run in the King of the Ring tournament several episodes ago, he showed a decent beginning, but he ultimately fumbled, and now he's here again to hopefully make up for some of that lost momentum. Doing his best to show off for the crowd, but the pyrotechnics continuously catch him off guard. Unfortunate. Don't worry, Luigi. Muster up your strength and courage, and you will go far. Really, I'd say his biggest flaw is his lack of self-confidence. Now, who shall be his opponent? Nay, it's not Cody Rhodes, it's Rayman! Rayman, likewise, also did fairly well in the tournament until he was ultimately given the boot. Both competitors have shown strong showings, all things considered. Now they are ready to continue their beginnings and be truly powerful. Hopefully get the belt even. Everybody doesn't know. 'Tis a battle of the noses. Let's do this. We're starting up with a grapple. Luigi with the back grab. And with a quick suplex. Luigi starting things off strong with another flip-a-doo. Oh, and I don't think that was an elbow drop. I think that was just a fist drop. Whoa, Luigi. Going honey roasted ham on Rayman. Luigi on a warpath looking to prove something. I don't know if Rayman just hasn't warmed up yet or what, but he's gonna have to take care of business if he wants to win this. Ah, there we go, Rayman with the dodge. It's kind of hard to put Rayman in an arm or leg lock when he has them. He doesn't have any. Oh! Rayman with a suplex, or a suplex. Irish whip straight into the turnbuckle. Oh! And a clothesline. Yeah, that'll scramble your breakfast. Luigi, however, more than content to continue the battle. As he busts out all manner of the stomps. Oh! Damn! Rayman with a body splash. Tossed into the turnbuckle. Oh, except not really. Rayman with the deceptive strength. Granted, when you don't have biceps, it's kind of hard to tell if someone's strong or not. Rayman busting out the stomps. Rayman giving another suplex to Linguini. Louis he started off things strong, but now it seems seems to have slowed down quite a bit. Oh, Lewis is still going strong. He is a tanky fellow. Yeah, Luigi started off very strong, but Rayman seems to have managed to turn things around pretty handedly. Oh, Rayman with his signature shuffle. With his many arm punches. Rayman going for the pin on Louis. Luigi still going strong. Hey-oh! With a jumping drop kick. With a second jumping drop kick, you'd think Rayman would have saw that one coming. Ah, okay, he saw the third one coming, so we got him going for that one. Linus with the comeback factor, hoping to make a statement. What is his plan? Oh! Another... Give him a good rope-assisted suplex. Luigi! Busting out the comeback maneuver. Using those freakishly long legs to save the day. Is it enough to bring Rayman down? Well, I don't know, because Luigi has decided to not capitalize on such things and instead dismantle the table over there. Perhaps Luigi's just got some aggression issues he's working out. Makes sense. Rayman's still in it to win it. Oh! Snap, crackle, pop! A launch into an uppercut. Luigi still going strong. as he's able to deflect a drop kick. Ow! But not the second one. Fair enough. Rayman going in for another pin. Ouija says no. Ouija says nay, I say. I wish to play. Ah! DDT. Oy. Rayman seemingly getting a little pin happy. You have to do more damage before you can stop things. Oh! Could it be the Luigi Tornado? That is exactly what that was. Is it enough to bring Rayman down? It is! That's what happens when you get a little too pin happy, Rayman. You just give your opponent more opportunities to build up that energy they need. Luigi capitalizes, gaining himself some much desired motivation and momentum. There we go. Good job, Luigi. Rayman shoving several pins. Luigi using only one, and it was the only one he needed. Now it's time for some newcomers to the scene. Namely, the women's division. Who shall arrive first? Sounds sneaky. Who's sneaking about up in this place? It's Carmelita Fox from Sly Cooper. We have a police officer in the building, ladies and gentlemen, so mind your manners. She seems to be inspecting the ring, making sure no nefarious crimes. You never know when there might be a nefarious crime going out underneath your nose. Her opponent shall be another newcomer. Who could it be? Weichny! Heiress to the Dust Company. Looking to strike out on her own and show the rest of the world that she is not the weak link of her team, Team Ruby. Everybody who walks through the doors and down that ramp are here to show that they're no bit player. But they're more than capable of handling things on their own and want respect. Ladies and gentlemen, the competitors have entered the ring. Carmelita Fox versus Weichny, place your bets now as this fight has begun. Oh! Carmelita with the swift kicks, Weiss with a slap and punch. And a neck breaker too. Tossed into a turnbuckle and flipperoonied. Another turnbuckle toss. As the ref gets in the way, it's a knee flip. Weiss with a flipperoni into a DDT. Carmelita using those powerful legs with her own flipperoni. Oh, knees to the back. That's not good. Ow, damn. She picked her up just to kick her back down. This is rude. And with another knee slam. Over the shoulder toss, leading into some stamps. Oh! Neck-breaking elbow drop. That technique is usually forbidden. Weiss with the hip toss. Laying on the offensive. Carmelita has gone through a lot of fights in her day. Granted, usually with a shock pistol, but she's still pretty good in a hand-to-hand fight all the same. Throwing her out with another knee flip. Weiss going honey roasted up in this place. Rope assisted bulldog. Throwing out them stomps. Oh, that's a different kind of stomp altogether. It's a battle of the ladies with legs, it seems. Wata! With a kick to the face. Carmelita has fallen. Whoa. Oh! The winner's edge! Except no substitutions. Carmelita's not quite out of it yet. Oh! Oh! The kicks! The kicks for days! Oh, but Weiss kicks out. Last possible moment. Carmelita keeping up her leg-based offensive. Oh, kick to the base of the spine. Weiss has had enough. Will she be able to land her deadly technique? It appears that she has, doing all manner of flippadoopsies. Weiss has always been known as an agile fighter. Winner's edge! Because only a winner is allowed to use a winner's edge, and win she has! Weiss Schnee has won this bout. A strong first showing from the heiress of the Schnee Dust Company. It appears Carmelita is not quite as used to fighting without a weapon as her opponent. Which is strange because her opponent doesn't really have a lot of experience with that either, so that doesn't even really make sense. Either way, only one can win, only one can lose. And in this case, Weiss won. Simple as that. And with that, the second match of the night has come to a close. Who could possibly be next? I don't remember. Oh, what's that? It appears a backstage kerfuffle has taken place. Parappa appears to be being assaulted by some sort of freakish abomination in the back. I'm not sure who that beast is, but Parappa is defending himself honorably and notably. So that's good. But who is this mysterious beast and why is it attacking Parappa? What could this all be and mean? The monster flipping Parappa over like some kind of very thin pancake-like creature. I am receiving word that this creature is known as Tiny Tiger. Whatever it is intimidating to say the very least. Parappa defending himself to the best of his ability, as this beast shows to be a bit slow. At least physically. I can't speak for him mentally. I don't know the man. Evidently, this beast has not prioritized leg day, although it does have some lovely shoes, so that's nice. Ow! An elbow to the leg. And Tiny Tiger is on the offensive. Watch out, Parappa. I think those claws might actually go straight through you. Tiny Tiger trying to play the mental game. Time will tell. Staring him down. Trying to get inside Parappa's head. Doesn't seem to be working. Quick knee to the jaw. Oh! Oh! With a pile driver. That's gonna make you sore in the morning. Tiny, unsure of how to capitalize, this could ultimately cost him. Parappa, confused and bewildered by this beast, as he's thrown into, I don't know, like an AV tray? I'm not entirely sure. Parappa, taking a moment to analyze the situation, deeply confused about what's going on, and it's costing him as Tiny gives him a quick attack and thrown into the cold drinks machine. No product placement in this establishment. Oh, slammed straight into the machine. What could this Tiny Tiger be doing here, and what does he have against Parappa? Also, it appears that Tiny might have overexerted himself slightly. And with another pile driver. And Parappa has been taken down by this mysterious assailant. What could Tiny Tiger be here for? And why? Somebody get an ambulance for Parappa. Quickly, everyone. I'll report on Parappa's well-being soon. But as they say, the show must go on. And Ratchet and Clank have arrived. All the way from the Solana Galaxy. These cosmic commandos have come from the stars to show the world their superior teamwork. Bros for life, as you might say. Their opponents are a newly formed duo. A couple of like-minded individuals have decided to come together to show the world that they are the superior team. Spike and Diddy Kong have joined forces to form Ape Escape. Clank, unimpressed by this formation. Diddy Kong, excited to be here. As most would likely be. Diddy Kong, a little bundle of energy as he always is. Spike playing along with his new best friend. Can this newly formed duo take on the Cosmic Commandos? Time shall tell. And this battle is underway. Spike with a quick grapple, leading to a headbutt to the lower jaw. Spike quickly tagging in his partner. I guess he's gassed. Interesting. Diddy Kong wasting no time, going fully momentum. Ratchet being able to defend himself at long last. However, Diddy's squirrely nature appears to be overwhelming him. Diddy tagging back in his partner, as Ratchet barely even given a moment to breathe and register the transition. Throwing out a few cursory kicks to try and scope out his enemies, but it appears they're complete unknowns to him. An analytical mind can only get you so far when you don't have time to fight back at all. Ratchet, primarily not exactly used to hand-to-hand combat. He's more normally used to being able to have a very large wealth of gadgets and weaponry on his side. Calling in Clank, who's slightly more used to fighting fist to fist. Clank's years as a secret agent paying dividends, as it turns out. As he quickly tosses Spike into the turnbuckle, but Spike with a retaliation. And somehow he missed the kick from like several inches away. I'm not sure how he pulled that off. Spike rolling things around at the speed of sound. Spike showing remarkable ability at fighting an actual robot, ladies and gentlemen. Usually punching solid metal would hurt your hands. It appears Spike just does not care. He knows it's the only way to properly take care of business. Clank doing his best to fend off Spike as he's thrown into the turnbuckle. Leading to a face buster. Or some other kind of drop. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, I thought that was going for a scoop slam. That is definitely not what that is. Spike with uncharacteristically large amount of tenacity and ferocity. Clank seems to be having trouble even keeping up. As he tags back in Ratchet. Hopefully this time away from the battle has given Ratchet time to think out what to do. Ratchet quickly tossed into the turnbuckle. Will Spike be able to capitalize? He does! He tags in his partner. Oh boy! Diddy Kong with a swift kick to the back. Oh! With a monkey combination! And a banana split! Spike tried to stop Clank, but Clank was able to jump in and protect his partner. Ratchet finally able to mount a little bit of defense. Clank asking to be put back into the match. Perhaps he has a plan. And that plan is just punch him really, really hard. Clank focused and determined as Diddy has tagged Spike back in. As he tossed into the turnbuckle, Ratchet grabbing a hold, making sure a counterattack is completely impossible. The teamwork on display, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, drop kick into the turnbuckle. That move shouldn't be as effective on Clank as he has no need for air, but that's besides the point. Is Ratchet able to save Clank in time? He is. Ratchet and Clank, if anything can be said, their desire to make sure that each other are okay takes priority over everything. Ratchet again with the save. Not letting Diddy Kong have his way. Oh, jumping neck breaker. That might have knocked a servo loose. Clank, toss him into the turnbuckle. And reversed. Ratchet and Clank desperately want to get some of their patented team maneuvers off, but their teammates are just, but their opponents are just not letting them have their way. Clank with the tag. Ratchet able to reverse it. Oh, with an off the ropes spin-a-rooney. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not entirely sure what's gotten into Spike and Diddy Kong, but they are showing some truly intense levels of ferocity. Not giving Ratchet and Clank even the briefest of moments to be able to formulate any form of plan. Ratchet setting off his own comeback. Doing anything he can in order to be able to build up some momentum. It is, ladies and gentlemen, the Arm Wrench DDT. The Omni Wrench DDT, let's call it that. Ratchet able to get Diddy down to a 2 count. Finally able to wear down his opponent slightly. Ratchet giving Diddy every ounce of power that he has left inside of him. Is it enough to put this match to an end? Not quite. Ratchet somehow missing the kick. Clank doing everything he can to keep Spike busy. Giving Ratchet time to do what he can. Diddy dumping Ratchet over the edge. Spike pulling him down. Just to shove him back in, that's just rude. It's almost like these two are in perfect synchronization. Ladies and gentlemen, this is all quite unusual to me. As the lights dim, I thought we fired the lights guy. It appears not. Really gotta get a better one. As we get the double tag. Spike and Clank. Spike tossing around Clank. Not hard to do. He does not weigh much, admittedly. Ow. Putting Clank into the pin. Is Ratchet able to save him? Yes, he is! Despite Diddy's best efforts. Spike with the stun baton! Diddy incapacitating Ratchet. This could be the opening Ape Escape I've been looking for. And with that, the truly bizarre combination of Diddy Kong and Spike, the newly formed Ape Escape, has taken the win. In all my weeks of commentating on wrestling, I've never seen two people so perfectly in synchronization. What could their secret be? Perhaps it's just a formerly tit bond of friendship. Ratchet and Clank put up the best fight they possibly could. They'll come back stronger and better than ever. And with that, the match is over. But not for long, as there shall be another one. Although, who could they be? Sounds of a ninja fill the arena as Shina Fumiyashi has entered the ring. She's come a long way to enter this arena, hoping to hone her summoning and ninja arts, no doubt. Laying it up for the crowd. Who could her opponent be? Another newcomer. Those saxophone sounds can only mean one person has entered the ring. It's Blue Mary from King of Fighters. Her fancy pants have arrived. And her English as alongside that. Okay. It's quite the opening debut for both fighters. Will Blue Mary's years as a formal fighter actually be able to overwhelm Sheena and her ninja arts? I'd say that this is impossible to predict immediately. Blue Mary also showing off for the crowd. It's time for another set of newcomers to show what they're made of. Blue Mary with a quick combination. Putting Sheena in a headlock, leaning over to a flip, and elbow drop. Sheena getting Blue Mary into a headlock, leading to an elbow bash, back into the headlock, leading to another smack to the head-a-rooney. My goodness. Oh, hip flip. The quick reversal into a head smack. Our competitors today seem really into punching each other in the head. That's certainly an effective strategy, I will give them that much. Sheena with a quick scoop slam. And an elbow bash. Our competitors seem to be in a deadlock, trading almost blow for blow. Blue Mary currently in the lead. Constantly taking blows to the head, rather the face specifically. Sheena having enough, laying it down with a face buster of her own. Elbow to the face. There's only so many blows to the face that any two people can possibly take before things go horribly wrong. Sheena with the flip, and it lands, using her superior ninja agility. It's a battle of strength versus agility in this bout. With the rope choke, or the foot choke. A foot choke on the ropes. Sheena using strange ninja magic to knock her opponent down even when she's clearly missed. Not entirely sure what it is she just did. The cameraman, bad at his job, ladies and gentlemen. Boo this Lakitu. Kicks to the face. Oh, damn. Sheena giving it her all with the ninja KO. Putting Blue Mary into the 2 count. Blue Mary still able to stand and fight. Blue Mary continuing her never-ending onslaught of damage on Sheena's head. Ow! With a strong kick. Can Sheena recover? She can. I'd call this the most even bout of our night. Blue Mary showing she's just as capable of spins and flips as Sheena. Whisper in the Ninja Village. Namely the village he's from that I don't remember the name of right now. Blue Mary's kicking out. Both competitors stronger than they seem. Sheena taking a brief moment to try and antagonize her opponent. Didn't work exactly as expected, as Blue Mary is able to get out of the way of the belly splash. Into a pin, but Sheena kicks out once more. Blue Mary with her signature move. The giant swing. Has the damage accumulated? Can Sheena get back up? It appears not this time. Blue Mary has won this bout, but both competitors came at it with all of their might. Neither has anything to be ashamed of in this bout. Audience experiencing conflicted opinions on how this fight has gone out. But both competitors are getting reactions, which is always what you want in the professional wrestling scene. Let the smooth saxophones play. And another match for the night has gone down. Who could be next? Ah! A newcomer approacheth! Only one man has a theme so funkadicious. It's all the way from Planet Popstar. It's the King! DDD! A mighty penguin from space! Here to make a name for himself, to finally find and manage to get strong enough to clobber that there Kirby. He's certainly chosen the right place to find enemies to fight. If he can prevail in this ring, he can prevail just about anywhere. But who could DDD's first opponent possibly be? DDD playing up for the crowd. His loyal subjects. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, could it possibly be? After a millennia of dormancy, could he have returned? He has! It's the Dragon Lord! It seems after all of his time away, he's decided to once again try to take over the world in his own unique way. Although his years of dormancy may have weakened him to the point where he's decided to start small. By entering our humble arena. The primary Big Bad from Dragon Quest I, kind of the most iconic villain of the franchise. Kind of odd that nobody knows that. But hey, I'm not here to judge the crowd. It's a battle of villains. It's true, he did once curse the world to be unable to build things. And it's possible that if he wins this bout, he might curse DDD to not be able to build things otherwise, which would be a problem for him. He's got a lot of work on that giant mallet of his. But DDD is determined to one day be able to clobber his greatest foe. And in order to accomplish this, he's going to have to take down the Dragon Lord. Will he be able to pull it off? With a swift boot to the head. He was in Dragon Quest Builders, but he was also the main villain of Dragon Quest I. Lordy Lou. Really, truly did not expect Sophie to be able to know who this was. Doesn't matter. He's here anyway, and he's wrestling King DDD, and we're all just going to have to deal with it. King DDD, known for being a giant penguin, not a duck. And anyone who thinks that he's a duck clearly has never seen a duck. If DDD was a duck, he wouldn't need to inhale air in order to fly. He would just fly with his wings. But as a penguin, he has no wings. He merely has flippers that he is making great use of on the Dragon Lord. Good transition, me. DDD clearly does not have thumbs. We're spending more time talking to the chat than we are actually commentating on the fight itself, when we really should be. Dragon Lord showing a strong sequence of attacks. As the commentator gets slightly upset by the fact that not nearly enough people have been playing Dragon Quest games. Grrr. Doesn't matter! Slamming Dedede hard to the pavement. Dedede showing to be resilient in the face of battle. Throwing the Dragon Lord into the turnbuckle. As he uses his surprisingly longer than expected legs to choke out the Dragon Lord. Oh, Dedede using his considerable weight to stand on his opponent. Dedede upset with how the Dragon Lord has been treating him. As if to say, you may be a lord, but I am a king. Dragon Lord with the deceptively powerful forearm strength needed to flick up and flip Dedede around. Going for the shoulders. Dragon Lord appears to have scoped out that his arms are the strongest points of Dedede's body. As he busts out his own ability, the kerplunk! A very dangerous tactic indeed, but Dedede proves to be slightly too resilient for it. With the Dragon Lord giving Dedede no time for rest as he continues the onslaught, putting him back into a pin. Dedede doing everything he can to stay in this bout, but he's going to need to land some powerful blows if he wants to be able to catch up. Dedede casually flipping the Lord of Dragons over his head like it's nothing, putting him into a fancy pants headlock. The Dragon Lord prepared to use his own comeback maneuver to hopefully seal the deal. Dedede recognizing the tactic, not giving him the time necessary to use it. Dedede using a leveraged pin. Not good enough. In fact, I feel like that would actually make it easier to get out of the pin, but that's besides the point. Dedede pulling out all his tricks and traps and hullabaloos in order to be able to pull off a win. The Dragon Lord proving to be a tenacious foe indeed. Dedede avoiding the splat attack. Dragon Lord showing his ability to take blows like no one's business. Luckily, his healing magic has been taken away from him at this point. Dedede still standing strong. Everyone has their limit, and Dedede could be just about to reach his. And Dragon Lord with a suplex. Not giving Dedede an edge. Just continuing his never-ending onslaught. Dedede able to capitalize with a swift DDT. The DDDT. Let's call it that. That's actually a good idea for a move. As he throws the Dragon Lord into the turnbuckle and lays him low with the hammer blows. Dedede may not have access to his hammer, but his arms are certainly strong enough. And it was enough to bring the Dragon Lord down. King Dedede showing the Lord that there's only room for a king of this ring. And while he may not have won a king of the ring, it's besides the point. He's currently the king of this ring, as they are the only two people standing here, and he is the winner. Woo! King Dedede with a strong first showing. It appears the Dragon Lord's power lays dormant still. What could the next match possibly be? If I recall correctly, that's correct! The return of Little Mac. Another midway dropper-outer of the King of the Ring tournament back in our first episode, back again to hopefully reclaim the momentum he lost. Little Mac is more than used to being able to take a few knocks around and having to start over. He's returned just to be a little bit stronger than before. Of course, his opponent is very similar to him in that way. With white-hot tenacity, which of these two competitors will be able to take home the gold? I think we all know who his opponent is. The one, the only, the return, Segata Sanshiro! Taking a point-blank explosion of pyrotechnics to the face and not even flinching. Segata Sanshiro is here to sing the praises of the Sega Saturn. It matters not to him how dead a console is. It's the superior gaming platform, and he's here to prove it. Segata has the overwhelming power advantage. Little Mac undoubtedly has the tenacity to keep up, but will it be enough? Early signs point towards no, but hey, let's don't count anybody out yet. Segata, commonly known to tell his foes that they should play the Sega Saturn until their fingers break. Breaking Little Mac's fingers would definitely be a bit of a problem for him, considering his line of work. But Little Mac has faced insurmountable odds before on a countless basis. The rendition of this Punch-Out theme is for Glass Joe. This is Glass Joe's theme. I would have gotten a different one, but this is the only one I could find at a moment's notice. Doesn't really matter. Oh, with a leg lock, attacking those significantly not as swole legs. Little Mac not known for skipping leg day, but he does prioritize his arms. As he lays low and slam jams this fool like it ain't no thing. Constant punches. Little Mac hoping to gain a little bit of an advantage here. As he shoves Segata to the floor. I forgot to mention that this was an Extreme Rules match. I forgot. Terribly sorry. Little Mac with a chair. As if to say to Segata, have a seat. Little Mac setting up a chair for a future attack. Segata is still fighting Chuck Norris. He can duplicate himself and be everywhere at once. Such a thing is not difficult for him. Segata going for a table. Little Mac interrupting. Segata making his position known. As he tries to go for another weapon, Little Mac interrupting him again as Little Mac picks up the table, but Segata says, no, that's my table. I don't want none of that. As he goes for yet another weapon. Will Segata be able to get it out? No, Little Mac interrupts again. By Jove almighty, Little Mac, the master of being able to prevent somebody from fully capitalizing on the stipulation of the match. Bonk! Elbow to the face. Could it be Segata's power-up music? Well, he certainly needs it now more than ever. Segata just might release his inhibitions and go full hog on this place. When the music of his glorious system is ringing through the speakers, some say nothing can possibly stop him. As he powers through. Sagata has been revitalized. What could he be planning? Just going for a leisurely stroll as he picks up the staircase. He's got the metal steps. Oh, Little Mac trying to go for a baseball bat. Decides, no, I want those stairs, and I'm going to take them. And he tries to use them, but Sagata says, no, I picked those up first. They're mine. Don't be such a child. As he jams Little Mac to the ground. Sagata using those steps in the most humanely possible way. Oh, I think I'm actually kind of glad that the camera's a little wonky on that one, because that looks painful. Sagata pulling off all the stops with a Sega Bomb. Sagata with a second Sega Bomb. Nobody knows bombs quite like Sega. Oh, we totally dropped him on the stairs. Don't you even pretend that that's something that didn't just happen. Little Mac continuously doing his best. Sagata going for a flip-a-doo. Okay, he sort of grazed Little Mac, but they were both injured by that. Not the best idea. Little Mac hoping to capitalize on Sagata's flub. Not quite good enough, I'm afraid. Little Mac going for another weapon. Oh, but Sagata says nay. You get no weapons. You stopped me from getting them. It's only fair that I stop you. Oh, and he's got him in the vice grip. I'm not sure if that hurts more or less with the boxing gloves. Little Mac tosses Sagata back into the ring as he grabs a weapon. He chooses the trash can. A daring strategy. Calling out to Sagata as if to say, this is what I think of your console. It's trash! And it appears that Sagata has taken extraordinarily large amount of disdain towards that idea. Little Mac's attempts at mind games appear to have horribly backfired. Maybe next time, don't do that, Little Mac. Maybe next time, don't do that. Few things set Sagata off quite like the antagonization of his beloved console. Kinda hard to feel sorry for you when you go with that route. I mean, that was an all or nothing based gamble, and well, you landed on a nothing. Admirable attempt, though, against Sagata Sanshiro. Give him some credit. Little Mac might need a stretcher. Not gonna lie, that was quite the finishing blow. Ladies and gentlemen, I do believe it is already time for the final match of the night. I believe. Yes, in fact, I'm quite certain that this is what this is. Our final match of the night is a table match. The first competitor to launch their foe through a table is the winner. First up on the docket, all the way from Celis, is Dartfield, the red-eyed dragoon, despite his strikingly blue eyes. Dart showed to be a pretty good competitor during the King of the Ring tournament until Bomberman was able to take him out. Chat member, hidden ability, earning my eternal scorn for not knowing who this character is. Let it be known that I am deeply irritated by what you just said there. Second out, it's Ash! Hey, he's all the way from Pallet Town. Here to give another go at this crazy thing we call wrestling. Just excited to be here. Hyping up the crowd as he does. Ash the Eternal, underdog. And only at just this moment do I realize that Dart and Ash actually fought each other in the first round of the King of the Ring tournament. Anyway, third out! It's Yangus! Yes, that matchup did happen already, but luckily there are going to be 4 competitors in this particular match, so it's not the exact same thing. Although I am glad that the audience is able to remember that past matches have happened. Doesn't matter, former Bandit Yangus also here to try and make a statement. No stranger to bar-based brawling. He thinks he could probably knock a fool through a table or 3. And the last competitor for the match, the nefarious Dr. Neo Cortex has arrived. That's right, everyone, it's a fatal 4-way table match. Cortex, likely is slightly irritated by his past failings, hoping to make the audience fear and respect him. Could he possibly manage to do so tonight? Only time shall tell. You can't keep a bad Cortex down. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the main event has ended. It's begun. Shut up, I know what I'm doing. Cortex attempting to lay the smackdown on Yangus, Dart and Ash, with their previously established history, interrupting. Yangus laying the smackdown on the nerd that is Cortex. Ash giving Dart a couple flipperoonies in retaliation of knocking him out of the first round of the tournament. Yangus managing to floor Cortex. Ash going for a knee-based offensive. Hidden ability in the crowd, once again showing that he deserves all the scorn and mockery that everyone could possibly muster towards him, as he has just admitted to basically not knowing who any of these characters are, which is disgusting on a level that I can't even possibly understand. May he step on a Lego for the next 7 weeks. As the competitors continue to go at it to the best of their ability. Ash with a surprising amount of agility with that weird little flip kick thingy he just got there. Hidden ability, admitting that they are apparently actually female, and I apologize profusely for that mistake. I shouldn't have assumed. Doesn't matter though. Someone has set up a table in the corner. It's kind of hard to tell. The camera angles making this a little difficult for me. Yangus attempting to slam Cortex through the table. Cortex having quite enough of all of this. Activating comeback. Yangus not giving him that chance. Had Yangus properly aimed that a little bit better, he might have actually managed to end the fight right here now. Cortex stepping down a little bit to fight Ash instead of Yangus. Seems slightly more fair in his favor. Then again, he is still fighting a 10-year-old. Yangus setting up the table again. Dart going for a second table. Ash looking to end things here. But his, I guess, bad depth perception has prevented that sort of thing from happening. Oh, Yangus! On the brunt of a neck breaker, the likes of which I've never seen. Ash trying to lay the smackdown. Cortex getting out of the way, leading to an elbow drop to the back of the head. That's gonna scramble your noodles. dart, hoping to land Yangus through the table. Doesn't quite work. Ash throwing Cortex against the table and slamming him straight through. Ash has won this bout by crushing Neo Cortex straight through that table like it's not even a thing. Ash with his first win of his career. An admirable bout indeed. Those tables, surprisingly durable. It took several attempts to knock somebody through that thing before it finally cracked, and Ash was able to capitalize. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you all had a fantastic evening, and I'll see you all next week for another episode of the FTWF. See you all then.